Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Consumes Cinema. I'm your host, Max. My name is Max. And today we have Arcane Season 1, Episode 6. So, last time on Arcane, we had Kate bailing out Violet, who's been in jail for the past, 6-ish years. We still don't have an exact timeline. We had the Happy Progress Day, which is celebrated on their bicentennial. So, I don't know if they threw in dates here and there. I wasn't really paying attention all that much, so I'm just going to guess about 6-ish years. I don't know precisely, but that seems to be about the amount of time that has passed. The two of them have been investigating Silco and trying to, figure out more about him. They kind of tipped their hand way too early because they went after his second in command, that woman that's saved him from the arcane explosion at the warehouse back when he and Vander were facing off and lost her arm in the process. So yeah, she's kind of his right hand man, right hand person. And yeah, there was a fight, but it got interrupted, and now Silco knows that Violet is back. So yeah, tipped her hand way too early. Victor is having a health issue. He was coughing up blood. It's not looking good. It looks like he only has a little bit more time left, which is a real shame because it seems between the two of them, Victor and Jace, Victor is really the only one that's dedicated to, improving life for the common man in Piltover. Jace is currently being corrupted by Counselor Medarda, and yeah, she knows how to manipulate him, and they're now involved romantically, so that's definitely not good. Jinx is messing around with the Hextech sphere and starting to make real progress with it, understanding it a bit more. And that's a real problem because we need to, completely think of her as Jinx from now on and not Powder anymore. She's not that sweet, innocent girl that just wanted to tag along and, help out her friends and family. We've known about Jinx for about 2 episodes now, and she's killed about a dozen people in that time frame. So while it would be amazing for, Violet and her to reunite and, make peace, we shouldn't have that as our go-to. It probably will not end well for either of them. And yeah, it's just best to keep that in mind with where things are. There is some small resistance group, Fireflies, Fire Starters, something, I forget the name. But Silco has, an iron grip on the lanes, but it seems that there is some resistance to him being, in charge. We don't know who that is, who's involved with that. I'm, fingers crossed that it's Milo and Clagger. They survived. I could be, grasping at straws here, but, hope is worth holding on to, especially for innocent people. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we are. As always, remember to blank, blank, and blank. Trying to get more traction for the channel. Got a ton last week. Wanted to keep going. Any help you can give me there is always much appreciated. And with that, let's get right to it. Is that a young Victor?
Don't be afraid. You built this.
Is he a mage?
Why aren't you playing with the others?
Oh, wait, that's that guy. It was with Silco, isn't it?
Loneliness is often the byproduct of a gifted mind.
What is it?
Oh, this is real. She's a rare mutation that I cultivated.
Figments. My contributions will be short-lived, even in your memory.
I have seen many students. It's a sad truth that those who shine brightest often burn fastest.
Yeah, he has no legacy to leave behind, really. Even Hextech is probably, like most of the credits, just going to go to Jace, unfortunately. Especially after he passes away and is forgotten.
Can you do this? Shit.
It's one of the fireflies, fire starters. I gotta remember that name.
We lost her.
Lost who?
Didn't tell her about her sister yet.
No need. It's your sister. She's back. She's looking for you. It's not what you think. She's with some girl enforcer. Guess she replaced you.
You're lying.
Why bother? Her back in town, it's only a matter of time before you implode, and Silco finally gets the message that you're about as good for our cause as you were for your family. Jinx.
Ah, about time Daddy joined us. He was
Jeez.
so busy, little Ren here saw me in. You remember our old friend Vi, don't you? Vander's daughter? She was about your age. Her father went on a long trip, and Daddy here assured me that she left with him. But it seems she never made it. Isn't that sad? Could you imagine being separated from your father?
She's in a safe place.
She's in the lanes.
That's not possible.
There's an enforcer with her. A girl, roughly the same age.
Caitlin, I'll track her down. I can fix this. Please.
My people are tracking Vi and this Caitlin. They cannot be allowed to resurface. Do we understand each other?
Oh man. Sheriff is in an impossible situation.
It responds to organic matter. Incredible. This is unlike anything we've ever seen, Jace. It could be the key to augmenting physiology, extending life, curing you. It's happened to everyone.
What is this place? It's where the kind of people you topsiders don't want to think about wind up.
What is that?
I'm calling it the Hex Core. It's an adaptive rune matrix. Hextech that evolves. It's groundbreaking. What's most exciting is that it reacts to biological matter.
Yeah, he doesn't want any part of this.
Our samples thus far perished,
You must destroy it.
What?
Please. If ever you've put faith in my guidance, hear me now. I've seen nations destroyed by a single seed, and it looked exactly like this.
Oh man, he's not gonna try and reach out to that guy that created Shimmer, is he? Isn't he dead?
She's bleeding. She needs a doctor.
Not so simple to come by around here. I'm sorry. Oh, but I do know someone else who might be able to help. Come with me.
Who is that? Oh, it's the dude from the bar.
Ailment.
She's been stabbed.
I saw Caitlin Kiriman had a prisoner released on your order. Is there anything I can assist with?
No. We've got it covered.
He didn't know.
I believe it's time we gave the beloved founder of our city a well-deserved retirement.
Wow.
Please, don't do this.
Easy.
That stuff had Shimmer in it.
Get back on your feet. Who's Powder?
My sister. I thought she died, but no. I have to try and find her.
How do you not know if your sister is alive or dead?
it's hard to check up on people from inside a concrete cell.
What, you don't have parents?
No. They were killed by enforcers.
Vander's prodigy. I've regretted that we've never had the opportunity to speak.
They'll do anything for Shimmer.
What have you done with my sister?
I have freed her.
Wherever you are, light it up, and I'll find you.
Rio will live.
You did this?
I thought you understood. The mutation must survive.
He's alive. Thought he died in the fire, but I guess not.
I understand now.
How many problems can one girl cause?
More than you think.
Powder?
Vi?
Oh, Powder! I'm so sorry, Powder. I tried to come back. I promise I did, but I got arrested.
Marcus.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I never thought I'd see you again.
Who's she? Who are you?
It's okay. She's a friend.
Savika wasn't lying? You're with an enforcer? Your sister is Jinx.
Caitlin, just listen. We can work this out.
This is a trick. You're playing me. Shut up! I'm in no mood. We didn't say anything. I wasn't talking to you.
Powder, it's okay.
Stop calling me that. It's Jinx now. Powder fell down a well.
Man, there's a lot happening right now. Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. Very good episode. So, yeah, the two have been reunited, Violet and Jinx, and it actually went better than I thought it would go. You know, the firelights kind of intervened and screwed things up, but at least now she knows that her sister didn't abandon her, or at least She has kind of doubts of the whole Silco line. His version of events is now in doubt, at least, so that's a positive development. But yeah, don't know who the Firelights are. It could be, like I said, Milo and Clagger still being alive. That's a possibility. Or it could be that one, I don't remember his name, little kid who was like an apprentice to Vander's best friend. I forget his name, who also died. Yeah, like the gadget shop or whatever it was. Like it could be that guy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll find out in the next episode. But yeah, solid episode. Uh, Victor has experimented with this. I forget what they called it, but the hex cube or whatever it is that kind of reacts to organic material and grows it exponentially, and then it dies as a result. But there's potential there in possibly curing Victor, which would be huge because we don't want him to go. But we learn a little bit about Victor's past, and he had kind of dealings with that guy that made Shimmer for Silco. The experimentation. I'm guessing he experimented on that big lizard dragon, whatever it was, and that's where Shimmer comes from. It looks like. I'm just associating the pink with what he absorbed out of him. But yeah, not a good development. But he's kind of gone back to that guy who is still alive. He did not die in the fire. It looked like he did, but he survived. So the fact that more people than I thought survived that explosion leads me to think maybe Milo and Clagger are actually alive. But yeah, not a good development overall. The professor that sat on the council, Heimerdinger, or I'm probably butchering the name, but he's been pushed out. So yeah, there's no more brakes in the car. They're just going to go full ahead with the hex tech, it seems, and it is a big risk. Like I said, there's a lot of problems with Piltover and corruption, and yeah, the fact that they are now in charge and they don't see any need to slow down and take any precautions anymore. It's not a recipe for success. Only bad things can happen. Yeah, solid episode. Really enjoyed it. Kind of eager just to get into the next one. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for watching, and peace.